The Top Producer Awards banquet was held last night here in Nashville. Folks could also live stream the event at home, giving everyone a front row seat. Now, we've already introduced you to Susan Weaver Ford, this year's Trailblazer Award winner, and Brendan and Elaine Martin, this year's Horizon Award winners. But who would win Top Producer of the Year among the three finalists? The winner is Todd and Louise Malecha of Malecha Enterprises of Villard, Minnesota. Now, the Malecha family presented with Carhartt jackets, Top Producer's version of the Master's jacket, along with a trophy. Todd Malecha at a loss for words upon receiving the honor, saying, quote, "We're here to serve." Louise Malecha saying they do it all for family, and it's that spirit of service and family that earned the Malechas a top spot in the top three finalists. And we got a chance to check out their dairy farm in action. A quick stop to see Todd and Louise Malecha in Villard, Minnesota, and you'll find a farm rooted in family.
I've had to learn how to do this to balance between work and family. It's something that isn't easy to do.
Louise grew up on a dairy along with her 13 siblings. Todd also grew up on a dairy after his parents decided to escape the city.
My mom and dad moved up here in 1973.
His dad seized an opportunity to buy land. He started a farm strong enough to weather the financial crisis of the 1980s.
I remember it well. And that's when my dad, because of he had almost zero debt, that's when my dad really was able to purchase land.
Growing at a time when others were forced to leave farming helped build a foundation strong enough for Todd to start his own operation after returning from the military.
I got out of the military and had money in the bank and was able to pay cash for 13 cows.
In 1989, Todd met his wife Louise, and together the dairy started to grow.
Louise and I worked on the farm. My dad just saw the things that we were doing and things that were happening, and he allowed Louise and I to leverage his land to build the dairy.
They started a family while juggling the day-to-day with the cows.
We actually were milking in two different places, and we decided, well, if we're going to either get bigger or we're going to go out of it, and we decided to go larger. And
that's what they did, all while homeschooling now 7 kids. Today, they milk about 1,200 cows, are raising about 1,000 replacement heifers. They farm 2,500 acres and custom farm thousands more. There's also a precision lagoon pumping business and a sand and gravel pit. Plenty for the next generation to grow. From social media and marketing to managing the calves, 5 of their 7 kids remain active in the operation, which today is as diverse as their children's abilities.
We have dairy, we have cropping, we have custom work, but then we also have a gravel pit.
Todd says each piece of the operation is a complement to what they've always done.
But our custom work, you know, we do a fair amount of straw baling and then forage harvesting.
They're also cultivating a culture that's helping build success.
I have a simple saying, and the simple saying is this: good people attract good people.
From their lenders to accountants, on and off the farm, this team is thriving.
We were at a pivotal point, and we came across Transition Point Business Advisors.
And in 2011, the Malechas identified values that set a foundation for growth.
It's about integrity, empathy. We have to, through empathy, we not only have to know how the person is feeling, but more importantly, how our customer is feeling. Put ourselves in their shoes.
Ultimately, it's the people propelling this farm forward.
In life, proximity is power. The people that we surround ourselves with, I know they're better and smarter than me in so many different ways, especially in their own area.
One family pursuing one mission, with eyes on the future.
It really fills your heart when you can see your next generation coming involved and taking up the reins.
Congratulations to the Malechas, a finalist for the 2022 Top Producer of the Year. And we'll introduce you to another finalist for Top Producer of the Year tomorrow. And just because you can't be here doesn't mean you can't take part. There are several events going on online. For more, you can check out the QR code on your screen.